Welcome to our last session on multimodal language models. This is going beyond text data to allow your model to take in different modalities of data and process them all together to produce useful output. So to me, this is one of the most exciting areas of potential for language models and deep learning in general, is being able to consume all the data that's out there in the world in other formats and do something meaningful with it. You can imagine a lot of applications of this, of course. You can imagine in many domains you have visual data like MRIs or stuff like that that your model could look at and look at it in addition to text content to do something meaningful. You can imagine various structured data inside an enterprise, sensor data. You could imagine a model that takes in all the sensor readings from, like, say, all the sensors on an airplane and can do something special with those. Time series data and video and so on. There are so many different sources of data that we can feed into these AI applications. And one of the really exciting things about the transformer architecture is that it is a pretty general architecture. You've got these input tokens that can represent a wide variety of information, and you've got this general mechanism of attention that you can use to look at a bunch of them. So the input doesn't have to represent a text sequence. It could represent an image, it could represent audio, it could be all kinds of other things. And it could be, you could imagine learning a joint representation across these different kinds of tokens that let your model do something good, across both of them. So in this module, we'll talk about some common types of multimodal AI that is happening today. In particular, we'll start with vision transformers, which can take in images, and you'll actually build a joint, vision and text transformer as part of one of the exercises, which is, it enables you to suddenly work with images in your domain. And we'll look a little bit further out as well at other types of data and at what are, the most effective training techniques and tuning techniques for this kind of data. And finally, we'll wrap up by talking about some emerging alternatives or enhancements to the whole transformer architecture and the attention approach that aim to get similar quality on some of the current tasks, maybe do better on some of them, and maybe require less computation or less training data. So I think this is one of the most exciting areas for the future of AI, is being able to seamlessly create applications that take in not just text, but other modalities of data and can reliably, process them to do some complicated action.